We've spent a lot of time over the past few months talking about how kids and children are increasingly becoming the victims of gun violence. And now police tell us about this 16-year-old who they say is responsible for some of that violence. He has been charged in the deaths of 4 people, and he's left a lot of hurt behind.
I can't sleep. I can't eat because my grandson will never come home again. And I lost my heart. That was my baby.
The morning of Christmas Eve, the woman you heard from there got the call that no one wants to get. Her 20-year-old grandson, Daewoo Scruggs, had been gunned down while waiting for his bus to get to work. The shooter chased him down, firing at least 15 shots in his direction. The entire thing was caught on video. Police now say 16-year-old Amin Hurst was the one who pulled the trigger on that aspiring comedian. On March 20th, Hurst was arrested and charged in that murder. But in between Scruggs' murder and those charges, there was another shooting. That time, 4 people were shot in a car. 2 of them died. Last week, Hurst was charged with those murders, and while he was behind bars, police took a closer look at a gun connected to him. That's when they discovered that gun was connected to another unsolved murder that we told you about as breaking news right after it happened in March. A 20-year-old man who'd just been released from jail was gunned down on the grounds of the Curran Fromhold Correctional Facility. Police say it appears as though that man was the tragic victim of mistaken identity. Now, Hurst, he may be a teenager, but it certainly did take some time for the authorities to track him down. The fugitive team, as well as the U.S. Marshals, they were searching for him. They say he was aware that they were looking for him, and he was going from place to place. He is now in custody and facing charges as an adult. Reporting live this morning outside of police headquarters, I'm Pamela Osborne, NBC 10 News.
But first tonight at 5, breaking news. This woman is now under arrest, charged with helping 2 prisoners escape. I'm Sheba Russell.
I'm Jason Martinez, and this is now day 4 in the search for those escaped prisoners. Kelly, these are huge developments tonight.
Huge developments, and tonight Philadelphia police say this arrest stems from a recorded jail phone call from one of the men before they escaped through a hole in the fence around 8:30 Sunday night. Now, investigators have not said what this 21-year-old woman's connection is to the 2 men, but sources do tell me tonight she is not a family member and she's not related to either of them. 21-year-old Ziani Stallings, charged with escape, criminal use of communication facility, criminal conspiracy, and hindering apprehension for her role in helping 2 men escape from the Philadelphia Industrial Correctional Center on Sunday night, according to Philadelphia police. Investigators tell Fox 29 a recorded jail phone call from either 18-year-old Amin Hurst or 24-year-old Nasir Grant sometime before their escape was a key piece of the investigation that led to Stallings' arrest. The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force confirms their members arrested Stallings around 1 a.m. Wednesday on the 2800 block of North 22nd Street. They got information she was walking in the area, and she was taken into custody without any issues. Court records show she served several months in jail earlier this year for a stabbing in November 2022, but a judge dismissed all charges against her and she was released in February. The Philadelphia Department of Prisons said earlier in the week Hurst, who is accused of murdering 4 people, and Grant escaped through a hole cut into a fence with some sort of tool. And prison officials were unaware of the escape until 3 Monday afternoon during a head count, because 3 other head counts in that roughly 18-hour span were cleared without any detection the men were unaccounted for. Officials said on Tuesday the investigation included looking at phone calls made by Hurst and Grant prior to their escape, along with interviews with staff, other inmates, and eyewitnesses, and that all phone and tablet logs and official visitor information would be provided to Philadelphia police. Now, District Attorney Larry Kratzer's office tells me they requested for Stallings to be held on $2 million bail, but a magistrate set it for $500,000, so they filed a motion to fight that. Today, a judge did sign an order that essentially says Stallings cannot post bail until they have that hearing, so Sheba, for now, she remains in custody.
All right, Kelly, we know you'll stay on top of that one for us. Thank you.
This young man, Amin Hurst, was wanted for shooting a young aspiring comedian in Philadelphia. He was also wanted for shooting 4 people in West Philly over 75th Street, killing 2 of them. Then it was alleged that he went to a prison while the guy was getting out of prison and gunned the guy down. And those was just the shootings that we know about. Now all of a sudden they're saying that this girl Ziani Stallings is supposed to have helped him escape from prison. So since Sunday, these guys have been on the lam. Nobody knows where they're at. Amin Hurst and the other kid that escaped with him. But this is the corruption and the stuff that goes on, because I don't think you could just blame the girl. They had help from inside that prison. They had help from inside the prison. But this is the story, man. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, this kid was 16 years old when all this stuff went down. So leave your comment. He's 18 now. Leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.